NLC Abure-Led NWC rejects new Labour Party faction. Ipman questions Dangote refinery's 950 naira per litre petrol price. 5 rescued, 9 bodies recovered in Zamfara boat tragedy. And at foreign scene, Mayma flood death toll rises to 226. Hello, welcome to News Updates on Trust Television. I am Lilian Ogazi. And now to the news. Tensions within the Labour Party have escalated following the emergence of Callistus Okafor as factional national chairman, a move that has been swiftly rejected by key figures in the party and the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC). In separate interviews, Labour Party National Secretary Umar Farouk and the Deputy President of the NLC Political Commission, Professor Theophilus Ndubaku, discredited Okafor's claim. A former Deputy National Chairman of the LP declared himself the rightful leader, citing a 2018 Federal High Court consent judgment that he alleged was ignored by the current leadership. Okafor's announcement comes amid an ongoing internal dispute between the Julius Abure-Led National Working Committee and a 29-member caretaker committee headed by former Minister Nenadi Usman. He argued that Abure's leadership was based on a flawed structure due to non-compliance with the court's order allowing him to step in as a rightful leader. Farouk, however, dismissed Okafor's assertion, accusing him of opportunism and capitalizing on the current party crisis. He also blamed Abia State Governor Alex Oti for fueling the internal strife by allegedly forming an illegitimate caretaker committee. Farouk expressed confidence that the court would eventually resolve the leadership issue, dismissing Okafor's claim as noise. The ongoing nationwide fuel crisis is threatening to disrupt Saturday's Edo State governorship election, as the Independent National Electoral Commission increases financial commitments to transport unions involved in the election. The surge in fuel prices has significantly impacted the operational cost of transportation, prompting INEC to revise its logistical plans. During a meeting last Friday at INEC State Office in Benin City, chaired by INEC Chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, representatives from key transport unions, including the National Union of Road Transport Workers, the National Association of Road Transport Owners, and the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, discussed these concerns. The result was a new memorandum of understanding to ensure the smooth distribution of election materials across Edo State, including ballot boxes and voting machines. INEC's Chief Press Secretary Rotimi Onyekomi confirmed that the revised funding was essential to ensure cooperation from the unions who pledged their full support for the successes of the election. Meanwhile, the political climate in Edo has taken a sharp turn, with the People's Democratic Party candidate Asue Ighodalo filing a 20 billion naira defamation lawsuit against the All Progressive Congress Senator Adams Oshomole. Ighodalo's legal team demanded an apology and compensation. The All Progressive Congress in Oyo State has announced Olayide Abbas as its new acting chairman to fill the vacuum created by the death of the late chairman Isaac Omodewu. Abbas was, until his announcement as the acting chairman, the deputy chairman of the party, as he and the late Omodewu, alongside other members of the State Executive Committee of the APC, got elected in the October 2021 Congress of the party held at the Obafemi Awolowo Stadium, Okeado, Ibadan, the state capital. Omodewu, who traveled to the United States for medical treatment in November 2023, died on Sunday, August 18, 2024, during the sickness, and was buried in his hometown in Otu, the headquarters of Ishawaju local government area of the state, on Friday, September 13, 2024. The state APC, in a statement by its publicity secretary Olawale Sandare, said the announcement of Abbas as the acting chairman followed his ratification by all the state executive committee members at an emergency meeting held at the Okeado secretariat of the party on Monday. Oil marketers have indicated that the increase the release of a premium motor spirit produced by Dangote Petroleum Refinery, which the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited priced at up to 950 naira per litre, may encourage more fuel importation into Nigeria. Marketers also noted that vessels carrying imported petrol are expected to start arriving from Tuesday, calling for more transparency in the pricing of Dangote's PMS. This development follows concerns raised by the organized private sector, who criticized NNPC's role as the sole off-taker of petroleum from the $20 billion Lekki-based Dangote refinery, arguing that such exclusivity stifles competition in the market. Meanwhile, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company has released another version of the breakdown of the estimated price of petrol bought from the Dangote refinery. In a statement on Monday morning, the NNPC gave a chart breakdown of the refined petrol products it bought from the refinery on Sunday, September 15th. The nation's oil firm stated that it is paying the Dangote refinery in United States dollars for the September 2024 petrol offtake, adding that Naira transactions will only commence on October 1st. In the second statement on Monday, there were no inspection and margin fees, while the distribution fee was changed to 42 Naira to 45 kobo. The second statement also had an additional midstream and gas infrastructure fund fee of 4,495 Naira. Elder statesman and business mogul Alhaji Aminu Alhassan Dantata has donated 1.5 billion naira to victims of the flood which ravaged parts of Maiduguri, Borno State. The elder statesman and business mogul Alhaji Aminu Dantata has also donated 1.5 million to the victims. Dantata made the donation when he led a delegation from Kano to Government House Maiduguri on Tuesday. He extended his heartfelt condolences to Governor Babangana Zulum, the government and the people of the state, especially those who lost their beloved ones to the flood. Dantata, who lamented how the deterioration of the economy in the country, urged airlights and political leaders to repent and fear Allah in their dealings. He also prayed for the peace and harmony of Borno State and Nigeria at large. Now responding, Governor Zulum expressed heartfelt gratitude for elder statesman for his compassionate visit, acknowledged that it served as a powerful beacon of hope and solidarity during trying times. Now moving away from that, 5 persons have been rescued and 9 bodies recovered from the boat accident that occurred on Sunday in Masharia Yandaga River in Gumi local government area of Zamfara State. The statement released by the National Emergency Management Agency, Zmanzo Ezekiel, on Tuesday said the boat involved in the accident was carrying 40 passengers, mostly farmers and crewmen, when it capsized as a result of overload and high river current. The statement was released after NEMA, through its Sokoto Operation Office in conjunction with Zamfara State Emergency Agency, Gumi local government authorities, community leaders, and the Red Cross and other stakeholders involved in the operation, assessed the disaster. Following the accident, rescuers consisting mostly of local divers and fishermen were mobilized and managed to rescue 5 alive. According to NEMA, 9 bodies of passengers have been recorded so far, while search and rescue operation continues. Other passengers, comprising men, women, and children, remain unaccounted for. The Arawa Youth Consultative Forum has condemned the unlawful incarceration and inhumane treatment of naval seaman Haruna Abbas, who has been subjected to 6 years of wrongful imprisonment, psychological and physical torture. The AYCF President General Yerima Shatima expressed profound sorrow and indignation over the seaman's ordeal as revealed by his wife, Husseina Abbas. AYCF unequivocally condemned the actions of Seaman Abbas's tormentators and demanded his immediate and unconditional release along with a comprehensive investigation into his case. The forum urged the Nigerian Army and relevant authorities to establish transparent mechanisms for reviewing cases of alleged wrongful detention, particularly those involving military personnel. AYCF emphasized the need for an environment where justice prevails and citizens' dignities is upheld regardless of professions or background. The forum recognized Abbas' plight as a broader systemic issue affecting many citizens who fall prey to arbitrary detention and abuse of power. They further called on human rights organizations, legal advocates, and civil societies to join in the fight for justice, stressing the importance of collective voices in fostering a culture of accountability and transparency. This is news update coming to you from Trust TV. Coming up, Nigerians harness economic benefits of recycling. This and more after the break. Do stay. You are welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is news updates coming to you from Trust TV. Let's take a look at our headline stories again. NLC, Abure-Led NWC reject new Labour Party faction. Ipman questions Dangote Refinery's 950 naira per litre petrol price. Farmers in Bauchi State say they are hopeful that the construction of rural roads linking many communities will reduce the hardship that comes with the rainy season and aid business transactions for marketers of perishable goods. They made their feelings known shortly after the groundbreaking for the construction of a 12.5 kilometers road linking Das and Toro local government areas of the state. Trust TV's Mayma completes the reports.
The construction and rehabilitation of rural roads in Das, Dadu and Polche communities embarked upon by the state government linking business communities of Riminzem into local government area is exciting many small-scale farmers. Lawal Adamu and Shuaibu Idris as well as Yusuf Traki in Dadu district could not hold their joy as they witnessed the groundbreaking of rural roads construction. Honestly, we are suffering due to lack of an access road whenever we load our goods for onward transportation to the market. Only God knows when we will reach our destination to sell. The road is so bad that we would rather auction our goods to buyers at the giveaway prices rather than losing them. We usually use the road from Riminzem to move our farm produce, and the experience has not been a pleasant one, but I believe that things are going to change for the better, especially for farmers in our communities. I am also hopeful that it will bring a lot of opportunities for youth and other residents. In fact, I grew up and saw how people were suffering while using this road, down from Dado community to Riminzem. We are excited because with this road construction, our goods will reach the FCT within a short time and without stress too. Meanwhile, according to the state government, the rural infrastructure will help many small-scale farmers to have value for their money through agricultural produce as part of efforts to reduce hunger in various communities. In addition, the state governor, Bala Muhammad, warned members of the benefiting communities to cooperate with construction engineers at the site throughout the period of the project in the interest of peace and development. Adam Imam, Trust TV News, Bauchi.
Now moving on, Nigeria generates 500 million kilograms of e-waste, ranking the third largest e-waste generating country in Africa. According to the 2024 data by the Global E-Waste Monitor, despite the environmental hazard caused by this e-waste management, only 42% of countries globally have adopted some kind of e-waste policy or regulation. To change the narrative, now some Nigerians are tapping the economic benefits of e-waste recycling, an action that could address waste pollution in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Trustee Ibrahim Ismail reports.
E-waste refers to discarded electric appliances. These appliances are mostly devices that owners no longer find useful or those that have stopped working. But when recycled properly, these electronic waste will generate billions of dollars in revenues. Annually, The world loses 37 billion US dollars as a result of the low e-waste recycling, the global e-waste monitor said. This is in addition to the environmental hazards attached to the mismanagement of e-waste, which Nigeria is largely a victim. However, a section of youth in Nigeria's capital Abuja is investing technical talents to bring back discarded electronic gadgets to life. One of those technicians is Muhammad Sani. Some wealthy people prefer to buy a new appliance instead of repairs. We pick, repair and sell the discarded items at a very cheap price. If a refurbished appliance costs 3,000 or 4,000 naira here, its new version may be 10,000 naira in the market. It helps save costs because not everyone can afford new products. People used to give us faulty appliances free, but not anymore. We must buy it due to the current economic challenges. Some of these electrical appliances were either picked from refuse dump site by scavengers like this guy, or were bought from first-hand owners. However, the scavengers were not free from accusations of wrongdoing in their operations. The items we pick from the dustbins include adapters, power stabilizers. I don't even know some of the items. There are plastic bottles and cans as well. Although most of them are self-taught, the creativity of electrical technicians like Muhammad Sani helps thousands of Nigerians save money when in need of electrical appliances.
Turn it around and the soap will start working again. And we work perfectly as if it's a new one. Sometimes it's even better than the new one, because sometimes when you buy a new one, you even stay like long and it will just die off. But this will be recycled it and it will start working again.
According to the global e-waste monitor, metals contained in e-waste generated globally in 2022 alone were approximately 31 million tons and valued at 91 billion US dollars. Experts believe Nigeria needs to explore opportunities in the e-waste recycling sector for economic growth.
Putting what you use money to buy, and because of one or two technical issues, you put them aside. No, there should be a collection center, a center where they will be converged, and each and every individual will display his skills, will now share the skills, and at the end, we now share prosperity and development for the entire economy.
The National Environmental Electrical Electronics Sector Regulations 2022, which aims to stamp out the negative aftermath of e-waste in Nigerian environment, also provides for best practices in handling e-waste. However, it is clear that these regulations are not properly implemented, as Nigeria is ranked the third largest e-waste generating country in Africa. Ibrahim Ismail, Trust TV News, Abuja.
All right, moving on, the wife of the president, Tinubu, has unveiled the One Nigeria Unity fabric, which she described as a symbol of national unity. The fabric was designed by a 25-year-old Mofinyefoluwa Bamidele. The report.
Bamidele, who went home with a cash prize of 25 million naira, emerged the winner of a fabric designs competition organized by the Renewed Hope Initiative (RHI), chaired by the First Lady. Her entry was picked as a winner from 111 entries. The First Lady, in her keynote address at the unveiling of the #OneNigeria/Unity fabric and announcement of the winner of the competition, which was held on Monday at the State House Conference Center, Abuja, explained that the concept of a national fabric was inspired by her visit to Zimbabwe in December 2023, where she saw a similar initiative. The event was witnessed by dignitaries from across the country, including wives of governors, wives of the leaders of the national assemblies, and wives of security chiefs. Senator Tinubu said the #OneNigeria/Unity fabric competition was launched in February 2024 with a call on youths aged 15 to 25 to create a design that would represent Nigeria's unity. She praised the rigorous selection process and thanked the judges and members of the governing board of the Renewed Hope Initiative for their efforts. She also disclosed that the new national fabric would be worn across the country to celebrate the Independence Day anniversary on October 1st, 2024.
The winning design was further worked upon by our renowned textile designer, Ms. Banke Kuku. And apart from the Renewed Hope Initiative team, we added the Nigerian coat of arms to make it truly a national fabric. As we showcase this design, our goal is to encourage local mass production of the Unity fabric by two of our local manufacturers, namely Sunflag Nigeria Limited, Lagos, and BBY Multi-Trade Limited, Kano, making it accessible to all Nigerians. By mass producing this fabric, we aim to stimulate local industries, create jobs, and boost our economy.
The National Vice Chairman of the Renewed Hope Initiative, RHI, and wife of the Vice President, Hajiya Nana Shetima, said the Fabric Initiative is aimed at promoting unity and creativity in Nigeria.
The concept we envision and discuss has become a reality. This competition was conceived to inspire creativity, showcase the extraordinary artistic talents that Nigeria possesses, and promote unity among our diversity.
Okay, I feel when I was making the fabric, I made it with love. I thought about what the country is going through right now. I feel if we all come together to stand firm as one nation, one unity, I feel Nigeria will be great. That's what made me to draw out the fabric.
Others who were at the event were the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dimeji Bankole, former First Ladies including Ajoke Muritala Mohammed, Justice Fatih Lami Abubakar, and Dame Patience Jonathan.
Now to the foreign scene, the death toll of massive flooding in Mayma in the wake of Typhoon Yagi has doubled to 226. State media reported as the UN warned as many as 630,000 people could need help. Yagi swept across northern Vietnam, Laos, Thailand and Mayma more than a week ago with powerful winds and enormous amount of rain, triggering floods and landslides that have killed more than 500 people, according to official figures. States TV in Ontario Road, Mayma confirmed 226 fatalities late on Monday, with 77 people missing, doubling the previous toll of 113. The broadcasters also said nearly 260,000 hectares of rice paddies and other crops had been destroyed by the flood. The United Nations Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs Disaster Response Agency said an estimated 631,000 people have been affected by flooding across Myanmar. Food, drinking water, shelter and clothes are all urgently needed. UNOCHA said, warning that blocked roads and damaged bridges were all severely hampering relief efforts. And in sports, Team Edo have maintained the second position in the medals table at the ongoing National Youth in Asaba. Edo are second on the table with 10 gold, 6 silver and 13 bronze medals, according to the official release by the organizers of the games on Monday. Delta leads with 22 gold, 9 silver and 14 bronze medals. Lagos are third with 8 gold, 9 silver and 14 bronze medals. Team Edo has proven to be a highly competitive team, as no day has passed without a gold medal. On day 4, gymnast Etiosa Success scored 16.80 points in aerobics to increase Edo's gold medal haul. In judo, Ebel Emmanuel in the class of 35 and Chama Atungwa in the class of 32 won bronze medal each for Team Edo. Meanwhile, Team Edo will be meeting Delta again in the football event as the two neighbors are paired in the semi-final game scheduled for Tuesday at 4 p.m. at St. Patrick's School compound. In athletics, Edo is also involved in the 400 meters mixed relay and 200 meters female event. Libya parted ways with head coach Miltin Sredojevic following a disappointing start to their 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifying campaign. The Mediterranean Knights remain winless after 2 games in qualifiers, leading to the decision by the Libya Football Federation. Libya began campaign with a 1-1 home draw against Rwanda's Amavubi, followed by a 2-1 away defeat to Benin Republic's Cheetah on match day 2. These results have put Libya's qualification hopes at risk and prompted the federation to make a managerial change. According to reports from the Libya Observer, the Libya Footballer Federation is working to appoint a new head coach before their crucial doubleheader against Nigeria's Super Eagles, scheduled for next month. The Super Eagles will host the first leg at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo, while the reverse fixture will take place in Tripoli. With that, we've come to the end of News Update here on Trust TV. Do not forget to follow us across all our social media platforms for more news, programs, and documentaries. Thanks for watching. My name is Lilian Ogazi. Bye for now.